I have no idea how to start this video properly. Okay, I'm just gonna talk. I haven't scripted anything. I'm a little bit worried I might say something that might upset someone, but I'm just gonna go for it and hopefully this will come across okay. So in case you haven't guessed by the title of this video, this is basically a little bit of an apology and also a little bit of an explanation, and I'm talking about my Disney parody. So it has recently become very clear to me that quite a few people have been a little bit offended by my parody and have thought it was in bad taste, and I basically just want to say that if you were offended in any way, this was not my intention, and I am sincerely sorry and I apologise to you now. When I originally wrote my parody, it was intended to be light-hearted and fun and not to be taken too seriously. However, it's clear that the subject of mental health is a touchy one. So once again, if you have been offended, I genuinely I'm very, very sorry, and I did not intend to offend anyone in any way. In fact, although it may not be perceived like this, my intentions were actually quite the opposite. I was hoping that by addressing different issues that people do face in everyday life and associating them with a princess would highlight some issues that people may not be aware of, and also might be a nice reassuring thing because, you know, everyone day to day deals with issues, and these princesses may do as well, and that's okay. So out of the 6 princesses that I covered in my parody, the one I feel that people have been a little bit upset about the most was Anna, as I kind of showed her to have possibly ADHD or ADD. Yes, I do know there is a difference between the two, but ADHD unfortunately didn't fit in with attention deficit. It didn't fit in, so I had to change it. The funny thing is actually, which has been quite reassuring, is quite a lot of people on YouTube have been commenting comments such as, I have ADHD, I love that you brought awareness to this. Yes, Anna does show some of the personality traits of a person with ADHD. It's really nice to see that I can relate to her in that way. And that's kind of where I was going with it. Throughout the parody, I tried not to make anything offensive. I've not purposely put any lyrics in there that have said mean or nasty comments. I've literally just taken personality traits that these characters have within the films and then associated them, saying, this could be because of this. I'm not saying that these princesses suffer from any of these issues. I'm just saying, hey, this could be a possibility. If you watch the movie of Frozen and you're a big Frozen fan like I am, you will know Anna is very hyper. Anna is very easily distracted. Her mind wanders all the time. And these are personality traits that a lot of people with ADHD also display. Also, because I am showing her in the parody with ADHD, that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm saying that every single person in the world with ADHD acts in the same way. Obviously not. Every single person is born completely differently, and no matter who we are and how we are, we're all going to be completely different. And I think the line that made me question this was me saying, I constantly crave attention and can't leave my sis alone. But that doesn't mean I'm saying that that's because of ADHD. She just generally is quite, in the film, you know, craves quite a lot of attention. She can't leave her sister alone. So, you know, people will always jump to conclusions, I suppose. But I just wanted to make this video basically just to say that if you have jumped to those conclusions, I'm really sorry, and I genuinely did not mean this in an offensive way. Yes, I know Sleeping Beauty hasn't got narcolepsy. I know she was cursed. Yes, I know Cinderella hasn't got OCD. I know she was forced to work and it wasn't her choice. However, who's to say that these characters may have not developed these things after their stories? Who knows? Anyway, it's amazing how in-depth some people look into these things. I didn't even think it would be such an in-depth thing. When I first made the parody, it did cross my mind that this could be taken offensively, which obviously is not what I intended and the last thing I wanted to happen. So I did ask some close friends of mine who suffer with some of the issues that I dealt with within the parody, and I asked them, is this offensive? Is this going to upset people? And everyone I asked said no. They felt that the issues actually highlighted things in a positive way. It was nice to have a princess that they could associate with, etc, etc. So it's just one of those things. I guess you're never ever gonna please everybody in the world, but I don't want people to be thinking that I'm a horrible person and that I did this to upset people. It really was quite the opposite. If you did enjoy it, I'm really pleased, but unfortunately it has got me thinking a little bit, and I had all these plans to do a Disney Disorder Part 2, and I've been working on some other parodies in my own time, but my mind's now just kind of gone, should I? Like, I don't want to upset people. But you know, I guess out of the couple of people that didn't like it, there were hundreds that did like it, so you're never going to please everyone. Let me know in the comments below if you think I should do another one, or if you think I should probably leave it be, because you guys on YouTube so far have been really supportive, and I know I've really not been doing it that long, but already I feel like you guys that do watch and follow my videos and comment below, you've been so great and really supportive, and I genuinely mean that. So I guess it's important for me to know your opinions and to know what you think. But I think I'm gonna leave this here because it's a touchy subject and I don't want to say anything that might be taken in the wrong way any more than it already has. So I guess that's all for now from me. Thanks for watching if you've made it to the end of this video, and if you're not already subscribed, feel free to hit that sub button, and have lovely days, and that's all I'm gonna say. So I'll see you soon everyone. Bye.